All right, so in today's video, we're going to show you how you can create your own personalized branded magazine and how to either send it to be printed. So if you want hard copies to give to your clients, or a really cool way to easily send it digitally. So when you're in your command home screen and you click the KW in the top left corner, it'll show you what all these icons mean, so you don't have to remember what they are. You're going to click on the designs icon. And then you're going to go ahead and click create design in the top right corner. Then you're going to click on print. And then you're going to come over here on the left-hand side, and where it says lead generation, you'll click and then come down to where it says personally branded zine. And then this comes out every quarter. So KW creates a magazine that you can use every quarter. So I'm going to use the latest one. That's, if you hover over it, it says Q3 Q3 magazine, and I'm going to click use. Now keep in mind that you are able to do this monthly by just breaking down the articles. Okay, so when I click on templates, it'll give me all the pages I can use. You can see that they give you a couple cover options. So the first three here are different covers. So you could always use one month, one the next, and one the third. Then you can also add, a note from you, so a personalized page if you'd like. You can see, however, that there's already text here that you can use. Just have to add your name, number, email address, that kind of information. If you'd like, you can add a quarter in review page. And of course, you can change this again if you wanted to do this monthly and break the magazine down to provide more touches to your database. You could just change quarter to monthly. So this is completely customizable. If you don't like something, you can change it even down to these little images here. You can insert maybe a market snapshot that you primarily work in. I love their buyer and seller FAQ article. I thought it was very helpful. So again, you can just send, this. If you didn't want to send anything else, you could just send one article each month. There's featured listings that you could provide. A very fun wet and wild ways you can cool off in your backyard, and all these other pages that you can choose from. But you can see here that there's 3 separate articles, right? So you have this frequently asked questions, this wet and wild ways you can cool off in your backyard. And then you also have 6 shortcuts to summertime energy savings. So either 1 per quarter, or you have 3 articles that you can easily break down per month. I like that they have a page in here to advertise your app. They have a couple options. And then of course, if you just click this, you can easily swap out your logo. So super simple way to create a branded to you magazine and to provide free value to your clients. Now, if you were to want to send this maybe to a local print shop to have printed, you would click download, and you could do PDF for printing, or you could also download as an image. The other cool feature then, if you wanted to send it digitally, is you would click share. And then you have here design image link, or you can click on project and you have this viewer.webrand.com. This is the link that I personally like to use. So I just double click and highlight and copy. And then you make sure that it has anyone can view. So anyone with this link can view it. So you can share this on Facebook, LinkedIn, easily share it on Twitter, or have the link copy and pasted. Now I'm going to click done to make sure that it saves. And then if you were to email this out, you can either go in an email campaign, or personally, I would probably do a smart plan. And you could always create, you know, monthly plan. Send email. And then in the email, you'll want to make sure you click on designs. Select design. And now you can choose any template that you think works for you. I'm just going to pick the first one, but actually let me go back really quick. Discard changes. I do want to show you when you click on designs, click select new design, you can preview what it's going to look like by clicking these three dots and click preview. So that way you can say, hey, this is the one that I like. Okay, and they have tons of options here. They have some that actually have pre-typed newsletters as well, like refinancing, protect your credit. So they have a bunch of stuff here that's already curated for you. I'm going to go ahead and just click this one again. You can say, you know, instead of subline, you can just say maybe it's the September digital magazine. You could probably just say something like our, you know, maybe it's your first one. You can say our first edition of our monthly magazine. Oops, if I could spell correctly, is complete. And then maybe you could reference an article to make sure to give them a reason to open it, right? And then where it says link copy on this button, I'm going to click it, click edit. I'm going to say review now. You can have it rounded. You can change the button color. Okay. So if you want it like KW red, or if you have specific branding. I know we have a team here that uses like a teal blue, turquoise blue. I think that would look awesome. Now for the image, what you can actually do, and I'm going to open a new command screen. I forgot to show you this. There are images to promote your magazine. So we can easily just download one of those. We'll use this one. Download that image. Oops. Notice I didn't change it. So don't make that same mistake that I did. You want to make sure you download as an image, not a PDF. So I'm going to go back. So I want to make sure it's a PNG or a JPEG. And you can see it's preparing up here. It normally goes a little bit quicker. We did have a pretty bad storm thanks to Hurricane Ida yesterday. So our servers are just a little tired today, still getting up to speed. But now I can click this edit button, click replace, add images, and I can pull in that design. You do have to click it one more time so it uploads to right here. You click it, click replace, and then click done, and you see that it pops right in. Now you can adjust this. So it looks a little stretched. You can come over here and change the width and the height if you need to make it look a little bit better. Then as you go through, you're like, well, I don't need all of this other stuff. You just click and there's a little trash can and you can get rid of all the extras. One thing I forgot to show you, when you click this view now button, click edit, right? Because you created view now, you want to make sure you link it. So we're going to have it linked to a web address, and you're just going to copy or just paste in, I should say, that project link from your magazine. And now when they click this button, it will link to that. And also, cool thing, you can even link this image. So I click this edit button, link to, let me just scroll down. Web address. This way, if they click the image, it'll also bring them to your project, your magazine. Just go through and delete all this, because I want to show you what it looks like. You can change this, contact me. Oh my goodness, I need more coffee. Real estate needs. And then your branding will be here. One neat thing too is you can click this little eyeball and then you can see what that newsletter is going to be. Now, if I were sending this out to clients, again, I would have a lot more text here, at least referencing some of the articles, because I want to make sure that they want to open it. And you can see that there's like extra text boxes, so you can delete all those. So that way there's less space in between everything to make it look a little prettier. But then once you save this, save and exit, now each month, all you have to do is go back into this smart plan, and then you can change the subject from September monthly magazine or fall monthly magazine to October magazine or winter magazine, depending on whether you do it quarterly or monthly. And then you just click these three dots, edit design. Once you have this exactly how you want, then all you're doing is swapping out the picture, swapping out, from September to October or fall to winter. And then you just have to update the link to your new project link. And so once you do this one time, it's going to be a lot easier and quicker going forward. Now you can add people to your smart plan by clicking this little button here, or you can add it through your contacts as well. I'm just going to do one as a test. I have my husband in here, Benjamin Giles, as a test. So I'm going to add him to Smart Plan. You can have it send now, or you can have it start on a different day. So maybe you type this up and have it ready to go in August, but you want it to send out September 6th. You can do that as well. And just hit confirm. Don't worry about the Twilio message that pops up every time. And there you go. Now you have a monthly magazine that you were just able to send digitally. An easy touch to your database that costs you nothing but a little bit of time. I mean, we haven't been on here too terribly long. And I'll go ahead and just show you what that link looks like. And this is what it'll look like when they get it in an email. When they click it open, and then just like a magazine, you can just flip through the pages. And of course, these would be more branded to you. I do love how on this page, it talks about our core values here. I've actually had clients use me because of the core values that Keller Williams portrays and the values that we stand by. So I think including that is actually very helpful. So there you have it. That is how you can either send a digital or a printable magazine to your clients. Obviously, the digital version is going to be the most cost effective, but maybe if you're in the luxury market or just trying to set yourself apart from other agents in the area, printed copy would actually be pretty cool as well. If you need anything, you know how to reach me, and stay tuned for the next video.